Rick Carlisle, one of the great coaches in the NBA, now in his 13th year. He's also the president of the Coaches Association. I loved your conversation with him earlier today on our Zoom call as Curry is fouled. But Rick Carlisle, I don't think it's spoken enough the work he's done as the president of the Coaches Association. Chris, I know you know this very well, but the work that he and that group have been able to do the last 15, 16 years is really impressive. Not just what you're seeing on the floor here each and every night.
No, I mean, he's done so many things from a database of coaches that's password protected for young coaches. Put your philosophy, your style, your history on there. He's big on diversity, and he wouldn't even accept the full conversation about himself. So shout out to Lloyd Pierce, who he said, really was a big motivation for the NBA getting the voting polls there. So shout out to Stacey Abrams. You got coaches in the leagues that are trying to steal your style, but I tell you what, he's done so much for this league, and the young coaches continue to sing Coach Carlisle's praise for the advancement he has in their profession.
Yeah, he said two key elements, development and awareness, and I think the development part is really one of the most impressive things. They have this coalition of coaches that get together often, especially during the shutdown. Maybe one of the more impressive efforts last year in the bubble, kind of the side stories was, and Steve Kerr is right there with Rick Carlisle as the leadership among the current coaches. But listening to Rick Carlisle go through the Equal Rights Initiative calendar every single day in the bubble with his team. And then when we would get the Mavericks games, he would go through it with us, too. We were basically like his team, and he would share on this day or a moment in history off of that Equal Rights Initiative calendar. And, boy, I learned a lot. I think we all learned a lot. I know his team learned a lot. And he's just a guy that needs a lot of credit for what he's been able to do, not just for coaches around the league, but for the NBA.